Hi. Um, yeah, I'm not doing tarot right now. I'm actually walking to work. But I feel like since I'm like on the straight road of getting there and I don't have to make any more twists and turns, like aside from the last part, like I'm just gonna speak freely because I'm able to do that right now. I know it's a lot of sound in the background, but that's because of the cars. But it's not that many that's out in the morning. But I guess you read the title, self-love, self-preservation, conquer your mindset, and it's just a talk with me, basically. um, See, I feel like as a collective, I think that we're really going through a time where everything is just out in the open. I feel like having those tough talks with yourself is not going to be easy, especially when it comes to realizing that something isn't good for you and you actually have to step away for yourself. That's basically just self-preservation. I hope I'm saying that right. I think that's the word. Just to preserve. Um, but yeah, it's hard. I've had my toxic ways. I had my toxic mindset, or that overly positive, that overly negative. There was no balance. Even now, I'm still seeking balance within myself, but it's gotten to a point to where I actually trust myself enough to handle my own. And I know that regardless of what anyone says, I know that if I'm trying my best in the way that really matters, then there's nothing that can really steer me from the direction that I know that I need to go. Uh, and a lot of time, I feel like there's always blockages that are going to be in your way. It's just about how you look forward to, like I said, conquering the mindset. It's just how you move past those. I don't know. A lot of times I just feel like it's kind of hard to do that stuff. How you doing? But the more that you push forward, I feel like it's going to be easier. You don't have to have the right destination. Like the destination right now is just making that step forward. And I feel like we get too focused on the destination and not so much as the journey. I say that a lot to really about ourselves. We do that. And I think focusing too much on the destination can really deter you from enjoying the time that you have right now. I really just needed a walk. And doing it at night without glasses, I can't fucking see. But, I kind of had this thing where I was at this crossroads and there was a bunch of cars around, but I was like, I can't fucking see the cars that well. So I just whipped out my fucking camera. And I realized, like, we have a lot of tools that's at our disposal, but we never really use them. I think somebody had said that to me once, and I didn't really think about it at first, but, it kind of had got me thinking. Got me thinking a lot about that shit. I really think that... Sorry, I'm just... I'm kind of thirsty. I just got a little bit of water. I knew I should have brought 2 water bottles, but, I only had the one, so I was like, whatever. We'll do that next time when we go for a walk. But honestly, I feel like a lot of the times it's just... we have to distinguish ourselves from the persona that people put on us. And I say this a lot because, like, I've had a lot of personas put on me, but I never really had the right to say which one is me. And having a personality disorder, that shit kind of fucks you up because we each have our own specialities and difficulties with life. I mean, we're going through the same experience, but it's not so similar when you think about the mindset shift. I mean, with me personally, they don't really come to me as much now because I've been gone for so long. I've just been dormant, you know. But there are adult altars that they do go to, that is the leaders for us. And I don't really think we talk about our identities that much, you know. You might see that we have playlists for different altars of the stuff that we do, but we don't really expand much more on that. Like, I'm the only one that actually is talking about this stuff because I've gotten to the point to where I'm comfortable with our voice. Yeah, honestly, I don't think I was around like until last year. So I'm still like, you know, I'm still learning about the troubles and the traumas and everything that's going on. Even then, we've all had different experiences, especially when it comes to the childhood. But for me, I just haven't had that experience. I mean, I've had it, but I just haven't had it, you know. If you know, you know. So I'm just coming in late and I'm just learning about everything. It's like how when you're the last one to arrive at a party, you know, you don't know what the hell's going on. You're just kind of there. I think a lot of people have been to that at that point, like regardless of everything I'm saying, like when it comes to my personality disorder, it's like we've all had those moments to where we came into something late. And I think it's funny because I'm thinking about I think Mac DeMarco, Heart to Heart. It's like, so I had a late arrival. I'm still here, you know. I still came. Maybe it just wasn't the right time, right rhyme or reason, you know. It just wasn't the right time. But now, going forward, and I feel like a lot of the time when we talk about self-love, it's never really including how we can show that self-love not only with ourselves, but when it comes to the people that surround us, or, you know, the pets, the stuff that surround us. Because I feel like self-love is a journey for yourself. It is. It really is. It's dealing with the self-hatred, the prejudices. It's dealing with the internalized factors that you had because of the environment you grew up with. And we really had a deep talk about this because when I was younger, I used to... we used to be really open about genders and the spectrum and all of that. But then somewhere in the teenage years, we kind of said fuck that, there's only one way, because we were perpetuating the cishet normative that was surrounding us. So our thoughts, a real man is a man who is strong, he's tough, he's buff, he doesn't back down from a challenge, you know. But then it's like, that's not what a man actually is. A man isn't just a provider. A man, I don't know. I don't really know what defines a man, you know? Because we've never really had that experience of telling ourselves what do we see as a man, you know? And I feel like what really just makes a man is somebody who says they're a man. Not in a general sense of like, I'm a man because, or I'm trying to see how to put this. Not in the sense of where you just say you're a man because you feel like that's more appropriate because you don't like being called a boy, boys to men. Boys is young. It's like people, the little kids who don't really have that much knowledge. And a man is somebody who has been through it and all of that shit. Don't really think that can really depict on how we express what a man or a woman is. I think the more that we do that, the harder it is to break away from this state of what our mind is going to be at. And instead of like, I can't remember who it was, but it was this creator. I will definitely put it in the link in the description below, but we stop focusing on what makes a good man and more so on what makes a good person. I mean, we might be masculine aligned in like masculine terms, but that doesn't mean that we say that we're, just the man or just the boy. It's like our identity is just fluid as it can get. As fluid as it can get. But honestly, I think that's really just like the gist of everything. I don't know. If I ever get a chance, I will do a tarot reading. It's just like it hasn't been the right time as of recently. We'll definitely get to it though, because I've been having a message that I needed to get out, but I just haven't gotten the conclusive processing of it. It's just been steady and kind of making its way through. But you all stay good. Keep it safe out here. And I just really want to say that I haven't really been vocal about all the support that the channel has been getting, because honestly I didn't think that we would even get this far. Like, remember when we first started off just inside the goddamn room, But thank you all for the support. I know we're almost reaching, I think, 200 subscribers. Whether you're here for the art or the tarot readings, just thank you for the support. It's really been amazing. You all keep it juicy in the koozie, and peace the fuck out.